I'm like Verf without the PVM, Link without being burnt, and like settled except I don't hit lizards with or for a red hammer. And I'm like UI Panda, I'm not. He's actually good.
This has been a goal that I've been working on tediously for some time now, but I have now reached halfway of 1,000 compost. I was actually a few short of halfway, so I took a little bit of the super compost. My goal is to max out everything in this tab, so 1,000 buckets, compost, super compost, and ultra compost, and then I'll probably do plant cures just because I don't want to leave things undone. So there's that small update.
Boys and girls, I wasn't able to pull the screen recorder up in time, still getting used to this, but I just got 60 farming from picking a Bologano plant, Nanu, whatever that is. I just got the level for 61 farming. I tried to record it, but it didn't quite work, and with the level for 61 farming, I got enough points for the seed box, though I'm not going to buy it quite yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it yet. So I was doing fishing in the first video you saw, and that was just to do it while I had some motivation, but since I was doing lots of herb runs during that, I decided to grind out some farming so I could get a few more herbs per seed on average, so we'll see how far I actually get with farming. 62 farming coming in with a pro strat for you guys. If you just go into the world hopper, Hop Worlds. Man, Pro Strat's not so pro anymore. There it is. Boom. Walks you all the way to the door. Saves you some walking time. Here's 62 farming coming off of filling up these buckets. So tedious. I really don't like doing this. I can't wait to be at 1,000. There it is. Oh, 63 farming. Got another farming level coming in. Here's 64 farming. It's getting to the point where it's taking 2 deposits for each level, and it's soon going to get to the point where it's taking 3 for each level. So I will probably be demotivated from farming soon. But my goal right now is just to do as much as I can until I really don't want to do it anymore. I wanted to make a quick note for anybody wondering. I know I'm pretty close to being able to buy the farmer's outfit. It is 400 points to buy it, but I'm not planning on buying it just yet because I don't have a place to store it in my house. I will have the upgraded storage in my house eventually. Like I said in the introduction video, I have a plan to do construction, but I'm not quite ready for it, so I'm just going to hold off on that. It's only going to be a little bit more XP, so I don't think it would be really all that worth it unless I knew I was going to be motivated all the way up until a high level. So right now I'm just kind of storing up points. I'll probably get the seed box here because I'm going to have to start some master farmer farming thieving soon to get more seeds. So I'll probably get the seed box here soon, but you'll see that in one of these next clips, I'm sure.
Look at me, I know logic. I can pick up stuff through the lid easy.
Here is 65 farming coming in, and possibly the first time that I've said the correct level. Please don't make fun of the 99. There was an intense part of The Walking Dead, and please also forgive me for prioritizing The Walking Dead over the farming gains. Yeah, I have gone down so much on my volcanic ash that I don't have any more to use in these bins, but I do have some suicided, and since I'm going to go and get my stuff from Zalra anyway because of that, I have a few more things that will be changing up the content. I need to get my Slayer up above rune crafting because I have my weekly Tears of Guthix to do, and I want that to go on to rune crafting so I can skip those early levels. So I'm going to do that with what I get out of Zalra, and I also have some thieving to do to get some more seeds. So the next few clips will probably be about that. I got to consolidate all my herblore supplies, and with these stuff, this is the Marintles and the Guams that I've really been working on, and I put them into a calculator, and it looks like I have 245,000 XP gained. And if you want to pause the video to see what methods I'll be doing for that, you can go ahead. And I am now ready to do some Slayer and some thieving. And here is 41 Slayer coming in. Not in itself a huge milestone and worth anything, but this is really just because I needed it to pass rune crafting because I want my Tears of Guthix to go on to rune crafting. So there is 41 rune crafting out of here. We got 34 fire giants left, but we will do those on another day because I do not want to do them right now. Some of you guys might be wondering why I am delaying Slayer, and it's not that I'm necessarily delaying Slayer. I just like Slayer so much that it gives me an overarching goal to work towards. And so if I'm grinding out, 99 crafting, 99 thieving, 99 fishing, I know it's okay because at the end of it, I'm going to be able to do Slayer eventually. That's not necessarily the best logic, but that's why I am holding off Slayer. So I just really work on it little by little just to keep it right above rune crafting. But now I gotta go gear up and do some work for thieving. To be completely honest, suiciding is so nerve-wracking. Not only are you like putting all your stuff and, am I gonna have the chance of losing my B-ring and all this stuff and all the stuff in my looting bag, if I die or if something crazy happens, but it's also so frustrating to think that at any chance I might make a mistake and then have to re-suicide everything. I always take like 10 minutes just going through my first steps after I suicide just to make sure I won't lose everything. So here's to hoping I did everything right. Moment of truth. Did I do it right? Let's see. These go in here. These go on. And this can go back into, yeah, I believe I did it right for once. That's exciting. Also going to be buying my first seed box because I figured it's going to help with some Master Farmer grind. I don't know how much of the Master Farmer I'm actually going to end up doing, but now I will have this seed box to help me do Master Farmer a little bit better. A quick thieving update because I'm going to have to close out this OS Buddy tab because I'm going to be going to work and using my computer, and so I wanted to show this XP that I've gotten so far, 267k, which is a bit over 2 hours, and so far I have 128 Marintills, 244 Guams. Those are the most important for right now because those are going to be the ones that I'm going to be farming immediately. 18 Aventos, those are going to be great. 2 Cadentines, Tarmans will get dropped. Inside the seed box, we got 6 snaps. Uh-oh. I hope he doesn't lose the guy. We got 6 snaps, 20 toad flax, 68 Harlanders, 34 Renars, 30 Irit seeds, and 10 Quorm seeds. And right now we are at 13 mil, 385,000 XP, so we will see how far I go. Well, I think that this is plenty thieving for now. I started at 13.11 mil, and I'm now at 13.68 mil. So I did about 564,000 experience, and I got about 95 to 100k XP per hour when I was trying. So I did about 5 hours of thieving. I got these trash seeds. I just wanted to show because it's cool to see how much I got, even though they're not worth anything. I'll probably drop them at the GE for any collectionists. And 198 Tarmans, I won't plant those. What I was going for was the Marintills and the Guams. Way more Guams than I need, but I'll hold on to them until I know exactly how many I'm going to plant. I don't have a plan for how many I'm going to plant. I'm just going to do it while I'm doing fishing and farming, and so I could be doing 1,000 more seeds, and I might be doing more thieving for that. We don't know. But I got 82 Renard seeds. That's going to be fantastic when it comes to Slayer, and I want to AFK and use those 124 Harlanders. I think I'm going to make some energy potions to do tithe. I'm going to see if that might be something that's worth it. Got 34 Avanto seeds, 42 Toad Flax, 22 Quorm, 40 Irits, 6 Cadentine, and 10 Snapdragon. The Irits and the Quorms I was really hoping that I'd get a lot more of because I'm going to use those for Slayer as well. But I will take what I can get. All of this plus what I have suicided is juicy. Also to note, Poison Ivy and Whiteberry, I will be planting those because if you plant those as fast as you should as a part of your herb run, you can get about 180 to 200k XP per hour, calculated with time. And then I might not plant the strawberries, I'm going to see, but a juicy amount of watermelons. That's going to turn into a beautiful amount of super compost. When you accidentally left all of your melee gear in Zalra, the meta is to use the mithril arrows that you randomly pulled out and a maple short bow that you bought. This is how I'm going to get my looting bag. Alright fam, for real, I try not to complain too much about my looting bag luck, but it took 66 kills And you know, the proof, I guess it won't let me show you that it was my last kill, but it was my last kill. It took me 66 kills to get a looting bag, naked with mithril arrows and only 56 range. That was awful. Well, here's my weekly Tears of Guthix game going in on RC. Not too bad on the tiers. What do we get? 42. It used to be going up by like 6 levels at a time, but it has not been anymore. 42, so I'll have to do some Slayer before next week, but I love it. Well, we've come to the end of the video. That's going to do it for the first progress video. I know some of you will say that wasn't a ton of progress, just a few farming levels and a few updates here and there with a few thieving afterwards. And some of you guys will probably say, you know, hey, Big Rove, that clip with that farming level only took 30 minutes. That wasn't very long. I know. You got to understand that I don't play a whole lot. I have a full-time job. I'm married. I already need to play less than I do, and so the fact that I'm pumping out the content that I am pumping out is incredible in itself, to me, from my perspective. So you need to understand I'm going to do the best that I can to pump out content, but it might not always be the most substantive, and I also realize now that most of my clips need to be shorter, probably this one too, and I'm only realizing that at the end, so I'm going to try to work on that on the next video and on the videos after that. It's partially because I grew up in the north, and so I talked really fast growing up, but then I moved to the south, and so since then I've had to consciously tell myself to talk slower, but I notice in other progress videos of other YouTubers, they talk really fast on clips, so I am going to try to do that. But from here on out, please let me know what I can improve on. I hang out in Ultimate CC, and I would love to chat with anyone about what I can do better so that my videos can be better for you. I'm just really doing this as a side project. Again, I'm not going to put a whole lot of effort into editing or taking the clips. I only want this to take up an extra 10 to 15 minutes of my time every week. Like it already has, and so I do want to get out quality content, but I'm not in the position in my life to be spending tons of time doing this. So thank you if you made it to the end of my video here. Please let me know what we can do moving forward, and have a fun time playing RuneScape.